This is going to get me in trouble.
Woman by Ralph Waldo Emerson. Human society is made up of partialities. Each citizen has an interest and a view of his own, which, if followed out to the extreme, would leave no room for any other citizen. One man is timid, and another rash. One would change nothing, and the other is pleased with nothing. One wishes schools, another armies. One gunboats, another public gardens. Bring all these biases together, and something is done in favor of them all. I do not think it yet appears that women wish this equal share in public affairs. But it is they, and not we, that are to determine it. Let the laws be purged of every barbarous remainder, every barbarous impediment to woman. Let the public donations for education be equally shared by them. Let them enter a school as freely as a church. Let them have and hold and give their property as men do theirs. And in a few years it will easily appear whether they wish a voice in making the laws that are to govern them. If you do refuse them a vote, you will also refuse to tax them, according to our Teutonic principle. No representation, no tax. Let us have the true woman, the adorner, the hospitable, the religious heart, and no lawyer can be called in to write stipulations, the cunning clauses of provision, the strong investitures. For woman molds the lawgiver and writes the law. But I ought to say, I think it impossible to separate the interests and education of the sexes. Improve and refine the men, and you do the same by the women, whether you will or not. Every woman being the wife or the daughter of a man, a wife, daughter, sister, mother of a man, she can never be very far from his ear, never not of his counsel, if she has something to urge that is good in itself and agreeable to nature. Slavery it is that makes slavery. Freedom, freedom. The slavery of women happened when the men were slaves of kings. The amelioration of manners brought their amelioration of course. It could not be otherwise, and hence the new desire of better laws. For there are always a certain number of passionately loving fathers, brothers, husbands, and sons, who put their might into the endeavor to make a daughter, a wife, or a mother happy in the way that suits best. Woman should find in man her guardian. Silently she looks for that, and when she finds that he is not, as she instantly does, she betakes her to her own defenses and does the best she can. But when he is her guardian, fulfilled with all nobleness, knows and accepts his duties as her brother, all goes well for both. The new movement is only a tide shared by the spirits of man and woman, and you may proceed in the faith that whatever the woman's heart is prompted to desire, the man's mind is simultaneously prompted to accomplish.